I want to talk about 5 lessons I taught my young kids about real estate and finance. So there's nothing more important to me than security and a future for my family. A big part of that is passing my knowledge and my experience on to my kids, which that's one of the reasons why I started my podcast, Income Hacker, is so that I could document those things in a way that I could pass on to my kids. So understanding personal finance and investing is really important. For me, real estate is a huge part of that and has been a huge blessing in my life. So I'm often talking to my kids about real estate and investments and things that I'm doing. Now, I came up with several things that I've taught them that I think you'll enjoy learning as well. Here are 10 things I have taught my kids about real estate and finance. Number 1. The true definition of wealth. Wealth is how many days you can go without having to work. People that have fancy cars and nice things may be broke because they can only go a day or not even a day without having to work. Other people that may have more meager incomes could go years without having to work. It's not about what you look on the outside. It's all about how many days you can go without having to work. That is the true definition of wealth. It's not about what you have or what you look like or what you wear or what you drive, any of those types of things. That is smoke and mirrors. People can make a lot of money, but they can spend a lot of money. If you make $100,000 a year, but you spend $150,000 a year or $120,000 a year, what good has it actually done? You're digging a deeper hole. But on the outside, everybody's gonna say, oh, look at the Joneses, they're doing amazing. They just bought a new car. Yeah, they just got themselves into debt even further because they wanna keep up appearances. Don't get into that. That's a trap. Number 2, the difference between assets and liabilities. Assets put money in your pocket. Liabilities take money out, okay? Really important here. Anything that's taking money out of your pocket is a liability. Something that's putting money into your pocket is an asset. It's really important to understand the difference between those two. Next, nothing is free. I was talking to my kids just last night as we were driving to the Jazz game. We were talking about nothing is free. And they'll say, well, hang on, that billboard said that if I will call and do a consultation with a solar company, I'll get a $100 gift card for free. I said, well, really? Is it really for free? Or were you giving your time to them? They just bought your time, okay? So even something that's a free giveaway takes effort and time and gas money and whatever the case is to go get that. And in lots of cases, they're not doing it for free. They're doing it because they know if they give you a free soda, you're probably gonna buy a sandwich while you're there just because, and they've ran the numbers and know that's a profitable thing for them. The fact of the matter is nothing's for free. So keep in mind, if nothing's for free, you're giving something to have it or someone else gave something to have it. Great example is if somebody invites you to a game and says, hey, let's go to the game. Well, they're doing that for a reason. They're doing that to build a relationship. They're doing that to buy your time. Nothing's free. Okay, number 4, we never finance doodads. Well, what are doodads? Doodads are snowmobiles or four-wheelers or razors or whatever you want to call it, whatever stuff. Doodads are things that are fun, they're nice to have, but they're not essential, okay? We never finance doodads. We pay cash for doodads. That is important, and it's one of the things that will keep you in good financial grounds. Number 5, cash flow is king, equity is queen, and debt is a joker. Basically what we're saying here is cash flow is most important. If you can't get cash flow, growing equity is next most important, and debt will always get you in trouble. Which leads me to number 6. Those that understand interest earn it, and those that do not pay it. We believe the money is in the money, and understanding how interest works, how amortization schedules work, how the house payments work, how it works is really important, and those who understand it earn it, and those that don't pay it. Okay, number 7, we live well below our means. What does this mean? It means we live on less than what we make. It doesn't matter how much you make. We are going to live on less than what we make. No matter what we're making, we're going to live on less than we make. Because with that, we can pay ourselves first, and that money we can go invest, and that money can grow and grow and grow and start seeing the power of compound interest, okay? Compounding on itself, that's where things get very, very powerful. Number 8, memories and experiences are more valuable than fancy cars and nice things. Everybody likes nice things, but I'm telling you right now, for us, for me, memories and experiences are more valuable than those things, okay? They just are. The nice fancy cars doesn't do anything for me. I don't like it. It doesn't do anything, and I think making memories is more important, but I think the opposite is what most people do, is they spend money to drive a fancy car, but they have to work like crazy to actually keep that car looking good, or they have to go into debt to do that. Doesn't make a lot of sense to me, guys, especially if we're talking about real estate and finance. Number 9, tithing is a blessing. Whatever you're doing, you could call this charity, you could call this tithing. I believe in tithing, and I think that the Lord pours out the windows of heaven. Okay, number 10, be a squirrel. You might say, what the heck is this? Well, a squirrel goes and hides nuts all over. Takes some nuts, puts them here. Takes nuts, puts them here. Puts them here, puts them here. Well, one of the things that we believe in doing is squirreling away money and investments. Put some money here, put some money here, put some money here. And so you are always putting money to work. You're putting it work in different areas. You are squirreling that money away. And someday you may need that money, or someday you may give away that money to someone else, or to another institution or church, or something that may make sense to you, and you'll have the opportunity to do it. I have put together the 13 steps to successfully do a fix and flip. I put this video together, you can check it out, where you can actually start doing fix and flips. You can set up your roadmap for your first deal. You can look at what are the most overlooked parts of fix and flipping. You can check all that out by watching this video here. I know you're going to enjoy it. Make it a very profitable day, and I'll see you next time.